Hi, Ron Wilson here, QA Revolution. Just wanted to talk to you today about the role of an Agile QA Manager. If you are an Agile QA Manager, your role has changed a good bit from the more traditional waterfall methodology. It certainly requires an adjustment, but if you're able to make that transition, it will help your organization deliver high quality software. Chances are your involvement will change and will require a different mindset and approach. Here are a few items that will make a successful Agile QA manager. The first item is documentation. Certainly, this is a big change from Waterfall. In typical Waterfall, the documentation is a lot heavier and includes requirements, test plans, and test documents. Documentation is important, and contrary to what you might hear, it is still an important element of Agile. I do encourage my team to create a small requirement document for each story, and that really helps out the QA testers. For QA, I encourage a one-page test plan, and that helps development and product owners understand what is tested and ensures everybody is on the same page. In terms of QA sign off, I simply require an email stating that QA is signed off on the story and for the release. As an Agile QA manager, I encourage you to keep things simple and lean, especially around documentation. Second, collaboration. Collaboration within Agile is extremely important and is one of the most important elements of having a high quality product. It is important for the tester to work hand in hand with the BA, developers, and other QA resources. Collaboration helps to get the best information and gain a solid understanding of the product in order to be able to test the application more effectively. When possible, I encourage the QA resources to sit with other members of the Agile team. Number three, automation. It is important for automation to occur, but needs to be done efficiently. Maintaining automation test scripts is very expensive, so it is important for the Agile QA manager to take a close look at the amount of automation in place. I have found by my experience that automation is more effectively done with the dedicated automation resources, and I have set them up as a separate team. Many teams have the QA engineer perform both the functional and automated testing, but I have found when push comes to shove, the automation takes a back seat and isn't a priority. In terms of performance testing is important and needed. There might be applications that need more performance testing than others, so a one size fits all model doesn't really work. This is where the experience of a QA Agile manager comes into play. So if you think it's needed, it certainly must be done and completed. I also have set up a small team of performance engineers that sit outside the Agile team, and that seems to have worked very well. Number five, the level of involvement. It is important that you, as an Agile QA manager, know what the QA engineers are doing and what is being tested. However, sometimes you have to sit back and not get as involved in the nuts and bolts of the daily activities. Chances are pretty high that at some point you will get involved when there are escalations and issues, so that will keep you busy enough. Number six, champion of quality. While it is very true that within Agile, quality is the team's responsibility, you do need to ensure that across the organization you are helping move everybody and help build quality up. Things like documentation and testing are important, and they should be consistent across all the Agile teams. The better information your team has, the chances are higher that they will find issues before they hit production. And finally, probably one of the most important items is number seven. As an Agile QA manager, metrics are your best friend. It will help you pinpoint when there are issues and help prevent production disasters. I encourage you to place a strong emphasis on metrics so you will base your decisions of quality on that information versus gut feel that most people use today. I really hope information has been helpful, and I encourage you to take a look at all of these items so that you can become a more effective Agile QA manager. Please visit my website at qarevolution.com and visit my videos on YouTube. My channel is the QA Revolution, and I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.